Besides the well-known ramen and sushi that we all love, Japanese cuisine has many interesting dishes. A popular dessert that has long been a hit in Japan is the raindrop cake. This light and original dessert is worth trying if you want to enjoy something unusual. It truly looks like a drop of dew or rain. You have to admit, it's quite unusual. Even though its preparation might seem complicated, in reality, even beginner cooks can handle this Japanese delicacy. An important advantage of the recipe is that it only requires water and powder. Agar-agar. The resulting jelly sphere itself doesn't have a pronounced taste, but when combined with roasted soybean flour and syrup made from black or brown sugar, it turns into a perfect masterpiece of culinary art. These ingredients give the dessert a pleasant nutty sweetness, making it one of the best options for a light dessert that can be easily made at home. Stay tuned, and you will learn the recipe for the trendiest Japanese dessert that will amaze you with its simplicity, taste, sophistication, and a hint of romance, while its appearance is perfectly adorable. Japanese milk jelly. This dessert can be easily made at home, as it is very simple to prepare. But the twist here is that it is made in the shape of a cat. In Japan, jelly cats are a culinary trend. It's not just delicious, but also very cute and fun. Make a jelly cat to enjoy a cute and tasty dessert that will bring not only heavenly delight but also a smile. Original, isn't it? But if you're not in the mood for sweets and your stomach urgently needs a snack, various types of snacks will come to the rescue. Let's start with the traditional and more familiar. Japanese Lay's chips. Lay's chips is one of the brands that offers exclusive series for Japan with unusual and traditional flavors. For example, in honor of the cherry blossom season, the company released chips with a unique cherry blossom flavor, combining sweet and vanilla notes. The assortment also includes chips with flavors like seaweed, nori, peach, tea, matcha, wasabi, and yogurt. These unusual flavor combinations are just a small part of what Japanese Lay's marketers have introduced to the market, bringing original ideas to life. What is the first thing that comes to mind when you mention Japan? Personally, I immediately thought of the cherry blossom tree. By the way, in this country, there is a dessert with the name sakura machi. One of the most popular desserts is mochi, and although it can be found in stores worldwide, nothing compares to homemade mochi made with your own hands. For those who want to try the traditional version, sakura machi is a must. This dessert is made from daimijiko. That is, a special glutinous rice that is widely used in Western Japan. The grains, cooked with a small amount of red dye, turn pink, giving the dish a unique appearance. Inside each mochi is a sweet enko paste made from red beans, and it is all wrapped in a pickled salted sakura leaf. For easier shaping of the dessert, it is recommended to use plastic wrap. Kareki. Have you ever wondered what you can serve with pancakes to give them an unusual flavor? If you haven't tried pairing them with enko yet, this recipe might be a real discovery for you. Essentially, this is dorayaki, a Japanese dessert consisting of sweet red bean paste sandwiched between two soft and fluffy pancakes. Dorayaki. A popular street treat that can be found not only in Japan but also in other countries. If you prefer to bake fresh pastries at home, this is one of the simplest Japanese dishes you should try making yourself. Taiyaki. Taiyaki is a Japanese fish-shaped cake similar to the Korean dessert bunjeopang, but with some noticeable differences. Unlike the Korean counterpart, which usually contains a red bean paste filling, the Japanese version of taiyaki offers a wide variety of flavors. In addition to the classic enko, some of the most popular fillings include custard, chocolate, and matcha. All of this is baked in a soft, slightly crispy batter. If you want to make taiyaki at home, make sure you have a special fish-shaped waffle iron to achieve the perfect shape. Purin. If you like caramel flan or creme caramel, then this Japanese dessert known as purin is sure to delight you. Purin has a creamy texture with caramel syrup, just like its Western counterparts, but it is much simpler to make, requiring no special ingredients or kitchen appliances. For the caramel glaze, simply melt sugar, and the custard base consists of milk, eggs, sugar, and vanilla essence. Mix these ingredients in a pudding mold and steam it, and after a while, you'll have a fragrant and delicious dessert that sweet treat lovers will enjoy. Give me sakura imo. Daigakuimo is a Japanese snack made from sweet potatoes, which is sometimes served as a dessert. The name translates from Japanese as university sweet potato, because this treat is often found at autumn and winter festivals in Japanese universities. If you manage to find Japanese sweet potatoes or satsumemo, you can easily make this delicious treat. Children will also be delighted with the crispy slices of sweet potato, deep-fried and covered with a sweet caramel glaze. Mitarashi dango. Mitarashi dango is one of the best Japanese desserts that can be easily made at home. For this dish, rice flour dumplings are boiled and skewered, 5 pieces on each skewer. Then they are coated with a rich soy sauce-based glaze, which gives the dish a sweet and salty flavor. If you want to add a twist, you can cover the dumplings with salted caramel instead of the glaze. This recipe combines the sweetness of caramelized sugar with salty soy sauce, creating a unique balance of flavors. And what's especially nice, mitarashi dango can be prepared in less than an hour. If you're about to have unexpected guests over for tea, this is the perfect dessert for quick preparation. Melon sir. This Japanese dessert called melon pan is an excellent choice for those who prefer richer sweets. It consists of soft dough with a light sugary taste, topped with a layer of cookie dough. Contrary to what one might expect, the melon flavor is absent in the dessert, and its name is more related to its appearance, which resembles the fruit. Before baking, the dough is rolled in white sugar, which adds extra sweetness and a caramel hue to the dessert. This dessert fits perfectly into a collection of less cloying sweet treats. Japanese cheesecake. This dessert in Japanese style is not a traditional cheesecake. Instead of a cracker crust and a layer of heavy cream cheese that everyone is used to, Japanese cheesecake is a light and airy cake. It is perfect as a dessert after a hearty main course. Its taste is slightly sweet and simultaneously savory, as the cream cheese blends harmoniously with the batter. And the umebashi apricot mixture covering the surface adds a fruity freshness and a slight tang to the dish. Costella cake. Costella cake is another traditional Japanese delicacy that has become popular in August. That's how the word dessert sounds in Japanese. Usually, this cake is baked in large molds and then cut into serving pieces. However, for a homemade version, a standard cake pan will do just fine. To achieve the perfect texture, bake it in a water bath. This method gives the cake moisture and airiness, making it incredibly tender. The sweetness of the costella is moderate, so it will definitely appeal to those who don't like overly sweet desserts. Even if there isn't a Japanese bakery in your city or area, you can still enjoy this delightful cake that the Japanese love so much. And now, I think you'll like it too. Cake roll. If you can't resist fluffy pastries, these Japanese desserts are just what you need. Even if you prefer something with a more pronounced sweetness than simple soufflés, you will definitely find a suitable treat. For example, in the recipe for Japanese cake rolls, baked dough with added meringue is used, which perfectly complements the refined but not overly sweet taste. With this dessert, you can enjoy the lightness and airiness of the cake. At the same time, fresh whipped cream and sliced strawberries are used as the filling, giving the dish incredible freshness and aroma. Mochi ice cream. It's impossible to imagine a list of Japanese desserts without the famous mochi ice cream. This delightful treat is a variation of the traditional rice dessert daifuku, where the sweet anko filling is replaced by a serving of chilled ice cream. Mochi balls retain their texture and pleasant softness, even when stored in the freezer, so the filling stays in the desired state. In Japanese stores, you can find mochi with a variety of ice cream flavors. But if you prefer the classic, you can make mochi with vanilla ice cream, which pairs perfectly with the soft rice dough. Coffee jelly. This dessert is a real treat for all coffee lovers. Among all Japanese sweet treats, this one is unique. It transforms a cup of strong black coffee into a cold jelly dessert, which makes a great end to a meal. To make it, you just need a simple mixture of sweetened coffee and gelatin powder. Many coffee jelly recipes often add milk, but you can substitute it with thick whipped cream, which will give the dessert a richer and creamier taste. If you're looking for easy and delicious Japanese recipes, this is the perfect choice. Matcha cookies. Matcha, the famous powdered green tea, is one of the most distinctive features of Japanese cuisine. It is not only used for making traditional matcha tea, but also serves as the base for many sweet treats, including these amazing cookies. Crushed matcha leaves are added to the cookie dough, giving the dessert a rich green color and an earthy, slightly bitter taste. Each piece of this crunchy treat brings not only the distinctive taste of matcha, but also the enjoyment of creamy white chocolate flavors, making the dessert especially delicious. Sabe. Sabe are crispy rice crackers that Japanese people often give as gifts, considering them a versatile dessert. The flavors of sabe can be quite diverse, ranging from chocolate and nuts to anko paste, soy sauce, crab, or wasabi. Spicy salty sabe are also a popular dessert option in Japan. One of the most beloved varieties includes the addition of matcha green tea, which gives the crackers a unique taste. Such sabe are often sold as assortments in large boxes. This makes them an excellent gift or treat for friends and family. Amanato. Amanato, yes, these are traditional Japanese candies that attract with their naturalness and incredible variety of flavors. Usually, they have a nut in the center, most often peanuts or beans, and the coating consists of a soft adzuki bean paste. These candies are soaked in sugar syrup, which gives them a distinctive texture similar to stuffed dried fruits. The flavor palette of amanato includes such unusual aromas as cinnamon, chocolate, matcha, fruity notes, seaweed, and even wasabi. The last option is particularly intriguing. It combines sweetness and spiciness at the same time. These candies can be found in factory packaging, or you can buy an assortment by weight in supermarkets to try several flavors at once. Other sweets. If you're looking for something unusual, try Japanese jelly candies with exotic fillings, such as meat or sushi flavor. This will definitely cause surprise. Of course, don't forget about the options with juicy fruits, which also deserve attention. Don't miss the chance to try the original Pocky sticks, which can be found in small cardboard boxes. The flavors can be the most unexpected. Lemon pie, chocolate-covered almonds, yogurt with fruits, wine, wasabi, and much more. Interestingly, in Russia, Pocky costs 5 to 7 times more, which is quite understandable. Don't forget to pay attention to the chocolate displays as well. In Japan, it's made in a very unusual way. For example, the local Kit Kat offers an incredible variety of flavors. From Oreo, banana, and caramel pudding, to classic Japanese sweets like dorayaki and manju, as well as combinations with exotic ingredients. Nori, chips. Today, sushi no longer seems unusual, but one of the key ingredients of this dish, dried nori seaweed, still remains a delicacy. In Japan, seaweed has been consumed for centuries, and 3 main types stand out in Japanese cuisine: nori, kombu, and wakame. These seaweeds are widely used in a variety of dishes, from miso soup to salads. However, it is nori that has become the most well-known outside of Japan. To make nori chips, the seaweed is first dried, then ground and pressed. There are chips with added oil, salt, sesame, or spicy wasabi, which makes them even more appealing to those who enjoy unique flavors. Additionally, nori seaweed is a true treasure trove of iodine and healthy fats. Amebo. Amebo is a large corn stick with seasoning, individually packaged. Translated from Japanese, amebo means delicious stick. This popular snack is often eaten as a quick bite or as an accompaniment to drinks. The taste of amebo is similar to Cheetos, but it offers a greater variety. Originally with a cheese flavor, today amebo offers many options. With flavors like teriyaki, mustard, burger, fried bacon, seaweed, and even other unique additions. The amebo are sold in individual packages, and their wrappers feature the character amebo, a relative of the famous blue cat Doraemon. Gari-gari-kun, ice cream. Gari-gari-kun is one of the most popular ice creams in Japan, familiar to everyone from childhood. Its bright blue packaging immediately catches the eye, and the taste is reminiscent of classic Japanese cider. The ice cream is an icy dessert with various flavors, wrapped in a gummy shell. To make the product even more recognizable, the creators came up with an entire story about a teenage boy named Gari-gari-kun, who loves this ice cream and bites into it with a characteristic sound. Interestingly, statistics show that Gari-gari-kun is purchased by far more men than women, although this dessert is hugely popular with everyone. Especially in the summer, when a piece of this icy treat becomes a real lifesaver from the heat. The ice cream is often called an icy candy because of its hard texture, and the choice of flavors ranges from classic to more exotic. Jagariko. One of the popular Japanese snacks that has won the hearts of the locals, yes, it's Jagariko. It's a product that combines elements of fries and chips. Jagariko is usually packaged in containers similar to those used for instant noodles. The range of flavors is surprising, from classic salty to unusual variations, such as citrus with yuzu, cheese with wasabi, garlic with soy sauce flavor, and even curry. The mythical symbol of the Calbee brand is a giraffe, depicted on every product package. Kappa Epicin. Kappa Epicin. But these are not just ordinary shrimp chips. They are a unique blend of wheat flour, salt, spices, and 4 types of shrimp prepared in the form of crispy sticks with a rich shrimp flavor. An important feature is that the shrimp are ground together with their shells, making the product particularly rich in calcium. The main slogan of Kappa Epicin is "You can't stop me," which in Japanese translates to "Yamura ni Tamuranai." This popular snack can be found on sale with a variety of different editions, including chocolate and matcha tea. As you can see, Japanese cuisine offers a variety of desserts and snacks. The number and variety of flavors are astonishing.